Hello. Hi, my name is Prito Mohanto, and thank you, Masai School, to giving me the opportunity to present my project. My project is related to GitHub India user deep data. I picked this dataset because GitHub is a very important tool. It used by any developer all around the world, and it is very important. This data set is all about Indian users and their profile, how they manage their profile, how daily coding activity, repository engagement, stars, achievement, etc. In this data set, uh, we have columns like username, gender pronoun, followings, joining year, contribution, achievement, star, repositories, followers, location, language, social links, and sorting type. In this dataset, my project is related around doing the visualization or the data cleaning part in EDA. After the clean data, I imported the clean data and connected the data with the SQL or MySQL workbench. Then did some KPIs. Then after after that, I connect my SQL database to Power BI and do the dashboard and visualization for better understanding. So let's talk about my first part of my project. So first I download the data and load the data into my Jupyter notebook, and then after that I imported the respected libraries and imported the data as well. Then if you see, then the i.df.columns, in here the all the column names are there. Then df.info, df.describe, so to know about the data. But the main important part is how many null value present in this data. I mean, uh, so you can see in gender pronoun followings and others, there are some null value present, and this null value I have to clean the data so that this null value cannot be present, or this null value can be replaced, or this drop the null value, so that my data should be clean and maintained, so that when I get this clean data into SQL workbench or anywhere, or even Power BI, when I get this data into analyze over there. So if I you know um, I get this raw data over there. So in this null value created are so many mess over there, and the presentation and the data representation is not good. So we have to clean the data. So for cleaning the data, I I do some cleaning methods, like I replace the value, some values I drop. Then after that, after all those things cleaning was done, uh, you can after all those cleaning was done, you can see the all where all null data has vanished. Then after that, I null values was vanished. Look at there, all the null values are there in vanished. So this is the clean data. So I specifically downloaded the clean data. Before that, I did some visualization over there to understand the data in more, like language configuration, some some pivot table analysis, some bar graphs over there. And then I downloaded the clean data, like clean data GitHub India users CSV. Then I integrate this data set into SQL in the help of my SQL connector. And I then I did some visualization with this clean data. After the connection, I did some visualization like distribution followers, like language configurations, like year wise followings, etc. uh, of the most popular language, etc. So after that, when I satisfied with my EDA part, I connect this into my is MySQL, and this is my MySQL workbench. I connect it into you. I first created a user project two, uh, and project two database, and then I created the table in GitHub India. So first I select the GitHub India. So if you if you if you see the whole database dataset, you can see the whole clean dataset over there. this all the whole clean data set. Then I do some visualization like total number of users, average number of followers per user, etc. So when I was fulfilled and confident about this part, then I connected to this data set into Power BI for main analysis or main dashboard creation. So if you look at there, I connected this data. I imported the data set into SQL Workbench like project2.github. You can see there. This is connected to my SQL database. So this was the main file. So after that, I build this project or build this presentation to understand more about the data. So in my project, I focus on in the data set, I focus on about three crucial area like user contribution, popularity, and programming language. So I build specific dashboards so that it doesn't clutter or it doesn't. If I build one dashboard, there is so many information. So first is their user contribution analysis. In there, you can see I describe all the details about users, how the users behave. Like in here, you can see top 5 users by contribution. These are the users who get most number of contribution. In here, you can see this map. You can see there every city wise, the every city wise in every city how many users are there. If the users are more, the bubble size is big. If the users are less, the bubble size is less. You can see the year wise contribution here. In each year, how many number of contributions are there. You can see how many users are doing readme file, how many users are not. Like in here, 62.87% users are doing readme file. In 37% users are not doing readme file. The average contribution, average repository per user, the total number of unique users as well. In here, you can analyze in this dashboard, you can analyze the user contribution part and the year wise user contribution. So that you can better understand about the data set for user perspective and their contribution as well. Then you can go about popularity analysis page. In my popularity analysis, I think I thought about the popularity of this data set or like top 5 users by repo count. I mean, what are the top 5 users in total number of repository they created. In here, top 5 user by achievement. In what was the top 5 users in their total achievement. The stars growth by year. In each and every year, you can see how the stars are growing for users. You can see average star receipt by user. You can see average followers per user. You can see total achievement by all those users combined. You can also see there are some slices over there in languages and gender. You can also play also if you want to check about a specific language like Java. What was the specific thing about Java? You can see this all data chains related only in Java. You can see data in only in Python. Also about gender, etc. And in this here, you can in that popularity analysis, you can clearly show the data about popularity basis, the repository created, the achievements, the stars, the the language, etc. And then you can go around programming language analysis. In here, I've totally focused on the programming languages part. In here, you can see total number of users by language. You can see here the Java has the more users, Python has the second number of users. In this dataset, there are only two programming languages available or programming language data are available. So that's why you have only Java and Python. But in real scenario, there are in plenty of languages like C, C++, but in that dataset, this is not there. So in here, you can see in Java, there are 160 total number of people were there in 166 male, 11 was female. Like in Python as well, you can see some of repository by language. In Java, there are 11.7k repositories. In Python, 1.1k repositories. Some of stars, there were how many number of stars by each language. Java has the most number of stars, which is expected because Java has the most number of users and most number of repository as well. You can see the number of contribution per year by language. You can see the each year Java trend and the Python trend is surely catching up, because Python nowadays are more popular, but this data was a little bit older. That's why I think the Java was in more favor over there. You can see there was a slicer. You can uh, s- see the year based slicing over there. You can see the most popular language, second most popular language, and this how the my GitHub database analysis or GitHub data analysis was finished. In this whole project, I clean the data, I contribute, I cleaning the data, I connected through the SQL, then SQL to Power BI. I I created the dashboard in this, where I focused on the GitHub data, where I can how the GitHub Indian GitHub users are being, doing their work, how they contributed, how they manage their profiles, etc. And GitHub is very important. For looking this data, we can find the trends, we can see the analysis, how we can grow. If we want to grow our users, how we want to grow our followers, how we can grow our repositories, and whatever the trends over there we can see in this dashboard. So that's about all about my project, and thank you.